What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So you saw the title. We got to go over 7 stocks that I'm looking at right now in the stock market, as the overall stock market is completely in shambles. We also have to break down the overall stock market in this video and talk about what I'm doing in the markets right now. So sit back, relax. Cheers, guys. Make sure to get your 13 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit link down below. And don't forget to hit that like button on this video and make sure to subscribe. All those things help out the channel. As always, I appreciate you guys. And with that being said, let's dive into the video. So today the markets ended up inching out a green day. We had the Russell go up 0.4%, NASDAQ up 0.8%, and we had the S&P up 0.4%. Same with the Russell, as the Dow went up barely, but it still went up on the day, up 0.1%, as the VIX went down over 4% on the day. And I believe gold went down 0.1%. Funny enough, silver went up 0.1%. And I believe the crypto markets, where the heck is my phone? I don't have my phone on me, which is where I look at Coinbase and look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I'm assuming they're moving up right now. I actually haven't checked in a couple of hours, and we're not going to cover those in this video. I want to talk more about these 7 stocks, but overall today seemed to be a bit of relaxation day. Not even a relaxation day, but a cool-off day, a little bit of a bounce-back day after yesterday's freaking bloodbath. As you guys know, yesterday the S&P 500 got destroyed from 415 here on SPY down to about 392, and Triple Q went down from 314 to about 292. It lost 6.5% from top to bottom. I mean, this thing, it was crazy, right? The sell-off was crazy. And based on today's price action, again, we're just consolidating. We're pretty much holding between 293 and 295.6 here on Triple Q, and SPY's holding between roughly 392 to about 395. So it's in a little $4 or $5 window, and we just have to wait on direction. I mentioned this in my video. I think in my first video of the day, we talked about how we got to wait on direction. If SPY breaks above, let's say, 396.7, all right, maybe we do start to get a legitimate short-term, very short-term relief rally. So for that reason, I'm going to set my alert at $397. Mark is that we're above. And if we do break under, let's say, 390, which I believe do I have an alert at 390? I don't, but I'll set one right now. Mark is that we're below. If we break under 390, we might be getting ready for another leg down. So let's be patient. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's wait till it actually confirms direction. Then we'll see what to do from there, which is, well, let me rephrase that. I'm going to do that. You guys got to do whatever you got to do. But for me, that's what I'm doing. I can't tell you guys what to do because I'm not a financial advisor. You guys know that already. So let's take a look at Triple Q. I'm going to set my alert at 290 on the downside. Mark is at or below 290. There we go. And on the upside, let's say it breaks above maybe 300. We might be getting a bit of a relief rally from there. So let's wait. Patience is key right now. That is kind of the, what I'm going with today. I'm not, falling in love with this rally. I'm not chasing this rally. So on that side, that's what I'm doing. On one side, I'm being a bit patient, and I'm not really calling for a complete collapse quite yet because the technicals aren't showing us that. So we just got to play it by ear. We got to be patient. That's the moral of the story here, guys. And, see what direction we end up picking. So what do you guys think? Did you buy any stocks today? I personally didn't make any moves today, but if you did, let me know your thoughts on what you did and drop me a comment. What tickers are you buying? And if you want me to talk about any specific stocks, drop me a comment down below and I'll make sure to include them in an upcoming video, those stocks that you guys comment. So let's talk about 7 stocks that I'm looking at right now. But before we do, did you get your 13 stocks for Moomoo yet? If you haven't, use that link down below, deposit at least $100, and boom, you get 13 stocks, each up to $2,000. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those links are down below. And again, guys, all those links do help out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And now let's talk about these stocks. Stock number 1 is ticker symbol CT, CTRA, Coterra Energy. This absolutely ripped today. I think oil did well today. Let me double check. Yeah, it's doing decent, and well, it wasn't as great as some of these energy stocks, but Oil went up 0.7% on the day, and it seems like it's, wow, hold on a second. I forgot about this. It's rallied a lot in the past roughly 5 days, 5-6 days, because you guys can see, and if you remember, we covered this on the channel, oil hit $80, $80.81 a barrel. It got very oversold. We just got the relief rally, guys. I wouldn't chase this rally on crude oil, but who knows? If it starts breaking 90, it might be worth chasing up to the mid-high 90s at that point. But at this point, oil is at a vulnerable spot. I feel like this could be a bull trap by the looks of it. But some of these energy stocks like CTRA, this is looking like it's breaking out. You guys see what's going on here? We have an ascending triangle, or rather we had an ascending triangle that completely played out. You guys can see, boom. We had that breakout at about $31.85, $32. We broke out of there. Now it looks like the next resistance coming up on Coterra Energy is right around, especially if 33 breaks, $36.50, $37. I mean, that's the next gap to the upside that we could be going to. So I'm going to set my alert for this one. Ticker symbol, again, CTRA. I'm putting it at $33 a share. Mark is at or above $33 a share on this stock. The next one is APA. Let's pull that up. APA Corporation. This went up 6% on the day today, and we actually called this out, I think, maybe two days ago, a day or two ago. Very recently, we called this out, and the reason why I'm covering it again, guys, is because, A, we got to do a follow-up, and B, because it's breaking out. It went up 6% on the day today. We completely took out the highs from the end of August, which is what I was waiting for. That was at 42. Now we're at $43. And at this point, the next resistance coming up is in the mid-45s. If 45 were to break, $50 to $52 is right around the corner. So technically, this is starting to look very bullish. It was already looking bullish before because it broke out of the moving averages, all that good stuff. We had a golden cross, but now it's really starting to gain momentum to the upside. So I'm going to set an alert at $45 a share for APA here. If it breaks out of there again, 50, 51, 52 maybe if it gets really hot, is it's in the cards in my opinion. So the next stock number 3, guys, is Enphase, which we've also called out time and time again here on the channel. Today it only had a 0.3% green day, but here after the bell, guys, it looks, wait a second, hold on. Or no, not after the bell. Wait, why is it saying it closed at 306? That's a glitch in ThinkOrSwim. It didn't update today for the closing price on Enphase. Yeah, that didn't make sense because I saw a big candle, green candle on the 4-hour, and it said it broke even on the day. That doesn't make sense. But overall, we did not close at 306 today on Enphase, guys. I don't know what's going on ThinkOrSwim. This thing closed at $320. It went up about 5-ish%, a little over 5% on the day. And clearly, if I pull up the 4-hour time frame, you guys can see we're fully breaking out now. We had a point of consolidation, maybe not even consolidation, but a little downwards movement for a good month and a half. We called that out. We talked about it on the channel. Then we broke out to 325. We called that breakout, pulled down. And I mentioned to you guys, if we hold 300, the 50 SMA 4-hour time frame, we could be going up again. We broke out at 300, 305. Now we're at 320. We're about to test the highs from just about 4 or 5 days ago. And if I had to guess, I think we're going to break 325 on Enphase. I've been saying this time and time again, guys. I do think this could go mid-300s. At this point, it's at all-time highs. There's no really resistance coming up because it's at all-time highs. So we just got to play it by ear. And again, if it takes that high out at 325, we're going higher. I think 350 is in the cards, at least in the short term, on Enphase. And as always, guys, please do your own research. Trade at your own risk. Nothing is guaranteed, but this is one that we've been calling out time and time again, and it's just kept on ripping. And by the looks of it, it doesn't want to slow down. And another one here that I don't think I've talked about for a long time on the channel, guys. Maybe, I don't even know if I've ever talked about it. It is T-Mobile. And when I saw the chart, I was like, wow, this stock's been really doing well the past couple of months. And it's kind of been flying under the radar, at least under my radar. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. But for me, I haven't really paid much attention to it. And recently, today it had a 2% green day. But other than today's little green day, it's been down. It's been down a little bit. From $150 just 5 days ago, It got down to about 137 yesterday, and again, we had a little 2% green day today. So T-Mobile, TMUS, looks like it is holding an uptrend right now. It looks like we're at the bottom of the channel, which I'm about to draw out. You guys are going to see it. We're at the bottom of this channel, which, looks like buyers have stepped in every time, at least throughout the course of this year, that has gotten to the bottom of that channel. So I feel like this could be a safer, quote-unquote, safer play to get back maybe towards mid-high 140s, and there's a chance this goes to the 150s again. There's a chance that we could be gunning for mid-150s, low mid-150s on TMUS. And is this near all-time highs? This goes to show I don't really track the stock. I have no idea. Yeah, it looks like it is, guys. We're approaching all-time highs, which were actually not hit just a couple of days ago. At about 149, 150, they were hit back in 2021, July of 2021, just a little bit above $150 a share. That's the all-time high here on T-Mobile. So this looks like it wants to go to 150 again, in my opinion. And if it takes that out, 150, it breaks out of there, it's going to be at all-time highs. And who knows at that point how high it could go from there. So the next stock is Snowflake, which I've talked about a lot recently. So I don't want to bombard you all with Snowflake, but this is one that I'm really looking at for a breakout. It had a 5.6% green day today, right at $200, which was resistance at the end of August. And we have a cup and handle forming here, which I called out in my last video. And this has completely exploded from that point. It went from, I think in my last video, it was at 192, $3. It closed at dang near $200 a share, guys. It ran up to 199.36 right before the close. So this ripped like no other. And if momentum continues, we're breaking 200, in my opinion. We're breaking 200, and mid-200s is around the corner. It could happen quick on Snowflake, guys. It could really happen quick. I am loving this stock right now. So my alert is at 200. And let me make this clear. All of these stocks that we're talking about in this video are for short-term trades, not long-term investments. I'm looking at these strictly from a technical perspective, and I'm looking to trade them. I'm not looking to buy and hold. I am looking to trade them, right? So I can't make that, any more clear. Just have to put that out there. Just have to say that, guys, to make it, as clear as possible for everybody watching these videos. I'm sure a lot of you have already got that, but maybe some of you haven't. So these are for simply I'm confusing myself now. Short-term trades, guys. So last two stocks for the video. Number one is Las Vegas Sands, ticker symbol LVS. This one up barely on the day, about 1%, a little bit less than 1%. And what we're noticing here is an ascending triangle. You heard that right. We have clear resistance at $40 a share on Las Vegas Sands, and we've been uptrending, making higher lows since the middle of May, pushing up towards that $40 resistance. And look at where we are now. We're at 38. We're right at that point. So I think if Las Vegas Sands clears $40, I'll set my alert there right now. Mark is at or above. Create. There we go. If we get out of there, guys, we have potential to the mid-high 40s. I'll say it here. Stamp it, guys. It's not guaranteed, but we'll do a follow-up, so make sure to subscribe. But I really do believe 40-plus bucks could be coming here on Las Vegas Sands. And the last video, or not the last video, the last stock for the video, and if you guys stuck till the end, comment down below, say till the end, or say stuck till the end, something like that. The last stock is SoFi, which is one that I traded time and time again, and that was a long time ago at this point. This was probably at the end of last year. Man, it's been a while since I've traded SoFi, but I've been tracking it. It was probably, end of last year when I was trading it. But anyway, maybe earlier in 22, I forget exactly, but overall, it's been a long time since I got in and out of SoFi. And now recently, it's gotten to a point where, if you haven't noticed, a lot of these small caps, especially SoFi, it's been reversing ever so slightly as the overall stock market has been getting hit the past couple of weeks. And really the past, if you guys take a look here at SPY, let's say SPY, for example, let me see if I'm right on this. Actually, yeah, never mind. Maybe I'm using the wrong analogy here. I was going to say SoFi has been pretty much bottoming out as the markets have continued to go down, but that's not the case. Maybe for some other individual stocks. There's other individual stocks. This could be a better case or a better point here that have just kept on going down. But a lot of these smaller cap stocks bottomed months ago, if that makes any sense. Sure, a lot of larger cap stocks bottomed months ago too, but at least I've been noticing, and you guys can let me know, chime in the comments, some of these smaller cap stocks, they've been bottomed out, because they got beaten down so aggressively to the point where they couldn't go down anymore, at least as of now. Who knows what happens in the future, but I feel like SoFi is one of those stocks. It got bludgeoned to death in the beginning of this year, then it kind of stopped selling at about April to May, roughly, and then the overall stock market bottomed roughly in June, right? And, SoFi bottomed before that. But anyway, this looks pretty interesting on the 4-hour time frame. We still have a death cross. We're still under the 180 estimate, so that's a bit bearish here on the short term on the 4-hour time frame. But if this is able to get out of $6.50 to $7, and we're currently at $6 flat, guys, so keep that in mind. But if we're able to get above $7, break above the moving averages, clearly above the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame, I think SoFi could be gearing up for a move, towards 8.50, maybe even 9 if this thing got hot, which I'm not calling for a move to 9. That's literally a 50% move higher from where we are now. I mean, that'd be a ridiculous call out. It's kind of out there, but I think it could, from $7 to $7.65, $8. That could be a move in the short term, and not to mention, we kind of have an inverse head and shoulders forming here. If I clear the drawing set, and we'll end the video right after this, guys. I appreciate you all for sticking till the end. If we, draw out an inverse head and shoulders, you guys see it clear as day. We have the left shoulder, the head. We got the right shoulder right here. Look at that. If we start breaking $6.75, $7, that's going to be the right shoulder, technically speaking, starting to complete. So keep your eyes on SoFi, CTRA, APA, Enphase, T-Mobile, Snowflake, Las Vegas Sands. These are 7 stocks that I'm looking at right now whose setups I kind of like. Sure, some I like more than others, but all of these in general, these setups, I like, which is why I covered them in this video. So if you found value, all I ask you guys is to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and maybe I'll ask you a couple more things. If you want some free stocks, which it's a win-win, guys. If you use that link down below on Moomoo, deposit at least $100, you get 13 stocks each, up to $2,000, and that also helps the channel out. So if you like the content here, you want to help out the channel, get yourself some free stocks. Win-win scenario. You could also get 12 stocks from Webull each. Well, those aren't valued. I think all those collectively could be valued up to $30,000. All the details, guys, are linked down below. I'll catch you in the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you later. Peace out.